Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Iris and I'm here to do your spiritual guidance reading for the month of August 2019. So Scorpio, I had started your reading and I was tripping over what was going on in your reading, and I thought, something's not right. Something is not right. It's just, there's no fluidity. Nothing is flowing. So I stopped the recording and I reshuffled all of your cards. And so I'm hoping now with the new reading that it is flowing so much nicer than what the other one does. But I can't help but wonder if that flow of energy is actually what some of you are experiencing in your life right now. We'll see. Let's see what comes out in this second reading. Okay, Scorpio. Here we go. I'm going to cut your cards and then we'll get started. Okay, first out, we have the Queen of Winter. We have the Strength. Next out, we have the High Priestess. Interesting. Nine of Autumn. The Sun. The Sun is right in the center of your reading. Oh, I didn't even look at that one. The Princess of Winter. Two of Summer. Five of Winter. And the King of Autumn. Okay, Scorpio, let me just take a second and tap into the energy of these cards. So, Scorpio, I get the sense that you have had to do a lot of walking away. In your recent past, you've had to do some walking away, and your guidance is also encouraging you to walk away. So, the Queen of Winter started out your reading, and this is more past energy. And this is about walking away from people, places, situations, partnerships, whatever it has to be. It's about stepping into who you are and having that level of respect for yourself and cutting the people out of your life or things out of your life that just no longer serve you. And some people, like this card, when I look at this card, there's a lot of ice and snow. I mean, it's a winter card, which is, you know, tends to be a little bit more cold during those seasons, but it's also a card of intelligence, and it's a card of the mind and a card of worry. So very much in your head type of stuff. So with this card here, I think in the recent past, in the not too distant past, you've had to cut some people out of your life, and I think that was really hard for you. But you did have to draw on some inner strength in order to make that happen. So, and I think what happened was you really had to trust your own intuition. You know, so maybe somebody was lying to you, there was some deception of some type, and you know, maybe the whole truth wasn't out, and it really required you to tap into your intuition and to trust yourself, and then to have the strength to do what you needed to do with this. And some people, you know, maybe the situation was handled. Other people may have perceived it as being cold and just cutting ties very, very quickly, whatever it was for you. But I really feel like it wasn't the easiest decision for you to make, but you really had to trust yourself and do what you needed to do so that you can move forward in your life. As a result of that, you were able to, like, the high priestess is a queen of intuition. It's not the hermit. It is intuitiveness. It is knowing who you are and acting from a place of trusting yourself and knowing what is right for you. Now, as a result, you know, you did kind of spend some time within yourself, and it's almost like I get the reborn card. And what's come out of this now is I think that you're in a really good place in your life right now. I think that you have the richness of friends. This is my richness card, not in material richness, but it is my richness in my nose is itchy. It's the richness in stability, in certainty, and that feeling of you're abundant in your life. And I think that that's where you're at right now. And I think that you're feeling really, really good because there's lots of blessings. Like the sun is shining down on you right now. And I think that you're feeling light and you're feeling warm and you're feeling really, really happy with where you're at in your life right now. Yeah, and here's another, that Bengal, I call him a Bengal tiger, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's like a Siberian white cougar or something like that. But you know, this again, it's another strength card for me. And when I look at where you're at in your life right now, the Sun card, like I said, is right in the middle of your reading here. And you're in a really, really good place in your life. And I wonder, I can't help but wonder if there's some new love coming in for you. Because I think that you love yourself. I think you've gotten to that place. I think you've done that work. This card, the Two of Summer. Summer is all about love, joy, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, relationships. Right. So for some of you, maybe there's a new relationship that's coming in for you. Maybe you're just having the time of your life by yourself. But, and here's the but, and I'm a little bit confused about this. So I'm going to actually pull some more cards for clarity on this one. Here we have our Five of Winter. And again, it's a hurt card. It's a hurt card. So when you look at this card, you see there's a pile of snowballs, and this fairy here is looking at this couple over here, and he wants to chuck all of his snowballs in resentment and hurt and anger towards this couple. But there's a lot of dishonesty in this card. So with the sun being right at the center of your reading, and you having to already have cut people out of your life here. And with the new love card coming in here, are you, this is interesting, are you feeling that this new love perhaps isn't worth the effort? That it's too much work? Interesting. I'm going to pull another card for that one. See if we can get some clarity on the Five of Winter. Clarity on the Five of Winter. What does that mean? There was two that wanted to come out here. The Seven of Spring. The Seven of Spring is about, this is a make your mark. Make your mark. Decide what you want and make your mark card. And look at this. The Six of Autumn. This really talks about shedding light on a subject. Shedding light. This is the first thing that I was drawn to on this card, was this fairy holding this light right here. And it's like you're shedding light on a situation. So there's something here, Scorpio, that has to do, I think what is going on here is that there's something in a new relationship or a partnership or something that is going on in your life with another person that is it seems to be causing you quite a bit of distress or upset, or at least, at very least, it's on your mind. And it upsets you. And I think that you might be challenged in what it is that you believe about this situation. And I think that if you give it a chance, you might just see the situation from a different perspective. Even though the Hangman isn't here, which is a different perspective. It's very unclear. I'm very unclear about that. I'm not getting any fluidity in this. It almost seems like an anomaly to me. What is this? What is this? I think this has to do with love. I think it has to do with love, and I think it has to do with coming together. And I think it's perhaps you feeling a little bit powerless. That's why you've got the snowballs and wanting to chuck all those snowballs. And I think too that what you believe is being challenged, and what you want is also being challenged. And I think that you're being encouraged to stand up for yourself, to stand in your power, to speak your truth. Whatever this is, and it's very troubling for you. There's a real heavy energy about this. Let's see, one more card. Because the whole thing talks about partnerships. And the Nine of Winter. The Nine of Winter and the Five of Summer. Yeah, I think you just have a lot of negative emotions. Right? This is a negative emotion card, but there is light all around you that is showing you the way. I think that you're very much getting caught up in your emotion in this. So I do believe that this has to do with a partnership where you feel a bit powerless. You've got 2 light cards. Things are being lit up for you. Things are being shown to you. But this is you being assertive and saying what you need to say. And here's more worry. There's more worry here. Yeah. And then the King of Autumn is sitting right next to this. And this king, he's a powerful king. And he's got his trusty German Shepherd there in the corner. He didn't get to be this king by not standing in a power position. He got to be this king, grounded, stable, confident, sure of himself, by cutting out the people and the garbage and the crap. And it's not that he's unkind and uncaring, but there is light all around you. Right in the middle of your reading was the Sun card. But this King of Autumn here is making decisions for yourself with kindness and compassion and caring, and not getting so wrapped up in the emotion of what is going on with this. And I think that this has to do definitely with love, a romantic relationship, but it could just be a partnership of some other kind. But whatever this is, you have so much light around you, and you're being encouraged to step in and be the king. I think you have that already within you, Scorpio. So, I just had this thought come up. Maybe this is somebody that you let go of that's coming back in, and you are uncertain about what to do about it. And it might just really have you up in arms, because with the Sun in the middle of your card, and you, isn't it funny? I think that's exactly what's going on. Here's the Sun in the middle of the card, and here's you. That's you right now. You are feeling abundant and stable. You have what you need. You have your friends, you have your family, you're having fun. Like, everything is going good. Financial stability, like the abundance, everything. I just really feel that you are in a really, really good place until this. And I think that this is what this is that is causing this emotion to creep back in. So I'm wondering if somebody's kind of crept back in, somebody that you turned your back on and kind of decided, you know what, this just doesn't work for me anymore. This isn't going to work. I wonder if they're back. And it is causing you a lot of sleepless nights. Focusing on the worst case scenario, bringing up maybe old hurts and resentments. And I think that your sunshine and your stability and your light is being compromised by this situation, but you're being encouraged to, you know what, come from a place of compassion and love, and just be strong and say what it is that you need to say. Kings they're very certain in their mind. This is a card of stability and strength as well. They're very certain in their mind. This particular king, like I said, is kind and compassionate. There's no meanness about it, but they also don't take anything from anybody. And it's a trust thing too. They trust themselves. Kings trust themselves. Queens trust themselves. You have the High Priestess and the Strength card as well. So I think that you've been here before. I'm getting a sense that you've been here before, Scorpio. So let's see what Wisdom of the Oracle has to say. Very interesting. It's no wonder the first reading just didn't have a flow. This also has that same type of energy, but at least the cards are coming out. I have a little spider on my desk, and I'm talking little. Yeah, this is it's very interesting reading. Okay, let's see. Wisdom of the Oracle, one card. I'll just cut the deck here. Maybe you got some information about somebody. Chop wood. Okay, I love this card. Chop wood. Sometimes we focus on the bigger things that are going on. It's the big things. And then the chop wood comes along. And this is about taking a step back and focusing in on, I don't really want to say the word distraction, but that's what I'm hearing is as a distraction. Focus on little things, right? So we can sweep the floor, we can chop wood and bring the wood in for the fire. It's the menial tasks, day-to-day tasks. And so your guidance is to focus on some of the smaller things that are going on in your life rather than the whole bigger thing that is brewing here. Just focus on some smaller things. Clear some space, organize your space, clean it up. Cleaning up our physical environment as well as cleaning up our inner environment. So what can you do for yourself to release this energy specifically this energy, because this is the energy of anger and resentment, and I want to get back at you. And this is the anger and the resentment of the what if worrying energy is what I like to call this card. So that type of energy actually doesn't resolve any problems. But so you're being encouraged to not only perhaps clean up your physical space, get rid of old pictures and old things, and make room for new things as a way to clean things up, but also to clean the inner mind as well, and slow down and just pay attention to some of the other things that are going on internally for you, refocusing on more of this, because this is really good feeling energy, right? And so refocusing on that, and the way that you do that is by chopping wood, doing things that perhaps are a little bit distracting but are going to give you results, right? It's not just, it doesn't mean laze around and binge watch Netflix. It's not that type of energy. This is about actually doing something that will help you doing a small thing. Has a big result. Let me see if I can say that. Sometimes small things have a bigger impact, and it forces us to step back and have a look at things and just give some space to whatever the situation is. I hope that makes sense to you. Now let's get a couple cards from Earth Magic. Okay. Vigilance. You have vigilance. And I'm actually going to just read this from the book. Where is the book? Here it is. Okay, vigilance. Page 131. Okay, vigilance. These stone people stand in their ever-present vigil along the shores of an ocean whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. The sky, a soft and mobile backdrop for those solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power only moved and shaped by other earth elements such as the sea, wind, and earth herself when she rumbles her belly. With practice, we can not only emulate these stone people, but also respect their ancientness and relative absoluteness of strength. They stand tall, bearing the ragged lines where these other earth elements have carved their impression on these otherwise seemingly immobile fortresses. Long past when we've left the earth for the world of spirit, these ancient beings will remain witness to all that transpires before their bodies. So this is about, to me, this is about the molding, the shaping, the allowing and the releasing. So the message is remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in two main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Maintain your vigilance of the clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. That's really quite interesting where it talks about, I forget what it said, but it refers to the chop wood card again. You know, sometimes in our vigilance to pay attention to a situation, we have to do it from a certain amount of detachment. If we have so much attachment to the outcome, we lose sight and perspective of it. And that's what this king energy is all about as well. It's about being discerning and knowing when to cut your losses and when to let go of things. Very interesting reading. I'm going to get one more card from Earth Magic. This is going a little bit longer, Scorpio. We're at about 27 minutes now. Okay, there we go. Okay, Gaia, nurturing. It's always important to, as you're going through any kind of strife, which I think this is to take time for yourself and to reground yourself. Go out in nature, go out by the water, take a walk outside somewhere, meditate, ground yourself. I think that whatever this is, you'll need to have a presence of self as you move through this situation here. I think that ultimately, I think you're going to get back to this thing. I don't get the sense that you're going to get stuck in all of this energy here. Where's that other card here? Here's the one I'm looking for here. Okay, now I've got them all spread out all over the place. I think that that's exactly how you're feeling. I'm looking for, there it is, right? I don't think you're going to be stuck in this energy anymore. I think that getting out in nature and grounding yourself, taking care of the little things, and stand in here, be strong within yourself and trust yourself and come from a place of compassion in order to make those right decisions. I don't think you're going to be stuck in this energy though. So Scorpio, wow, what a reading. I hope this has resonated with you. If it has, I would love for you to leave a comment below, because this is some really crazy energy going on right here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you do, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate your time. Your time is valuable, so I appreciate you watching this video. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all of the details and information on how you can do that is below this video. And until I see you for the next reading, I'm sending you so much love and well wishes, and we'll see you soon. Bye.